Welcome back. We're here to take the topic of Venezuela. We go live with our correspondent in Caracas, Gladys Quesada, for more information as voting proceeds. Hello, Gladys. Welcome to From the South. What can you tell us in this early morning?
Hello, Luis. Precisely, I'm at the Sarria parish here in Caracas. This is one of the very populated, very crowded zones, and it's also a popular zone. So people here are organized in different communal centers, which is the ones that group communes, and they have 8 commune centers here in this parish. So far, they are just setting up the details. They're arranging the banners to inform the population with all the projects that they are going to discuss and vote today. And they are also organizing the ballots, the little piece of papers when they are going to put the projects they are voting for. Also, the officials of the Council of the Communes, which are elected by the communes members, and the CNE, the National Electoral Council officials, they are also preparing and assisting this election, this process of choosing the projects that are going to be voted for. Also, they inform me about the projects they have here, and they're discussing the possible financing of the roof repair and the house and the infrastructure repair in one of the parts of the parish. In other occasion, in the first consultation of this kind back in April, on April 21st, they discussed this and they voted for the roofs of the houses. And in that occasion, they started, and today they are proposing to continue with that project. A second one was the recovery of the courts for people to go and do sports, because the courts have been deteriorated because of the climate and maybe the lack of repairment and the lack of, activities there. So they want to recover, to take back those spaces for leisure activities, for sporting activities. And so far, they are trying to finance the repair of the courts. And they also are going to vote for the rehabilitation of 187 houses and 2 residential buildings. So they are trying to put the money there to benefit families who live in there. And last but not least, they have this project of repairing the sidewalks and the sewage places, but in this occasion, that common center retired from the voting because they said that they put the project late and they were out of the due date, the due moment for the postulation of the project. So they are going to present that in further occasions. I have to say the first consultation was on April 21st this year, and the president, Nicolas Maduro Moros, he changed the lapse between consultations. So first, there was an estimated of 6 months between consultations, and now it is 3 months between one consultation and the other. So that guarantees that the people have the power to choose new projects to receive the financing. And one of the many questions that people have regarding this, people who are not Venezuelan, people from our audience that is international, that from where is the financing coming from this kind of projects? And I have to say the president and the authorities have been emphatic, because they have been explaining that this kind of financing comes from the taxes. They are collecting taxes from private businesses, from maybe enterprises they are putting in motion. And from that gains, they are financing the projects for the people, from those who have maybe less opportunities to find the money to repair their courts, repair their houses, to benefit their communities. And in this occasion, they are just putting the money for the will of the people and when the people need the money, or where the people need the money. Also, I wanted to tell you, this is one of the urban or the city communes and commune center, but there are some communal centers or councils that are rural, okay, because they are located in the countryside of the places, the country, and out of the cities. They are mixed communal councils because they have parts and parts. You know, they have this urban infrastructure, but they are located in rural places. And they also have the indigenous councils because the indigenous, they are included in this new consultation, in this second consultation. And this is new, but also falls in line with the policies of the communal law here in Caracas and in all Venezuela. Because when Hugo Rafael Chavez Frias, the commander of the revolution, he conformed the constitution that was approved in 1999. The common law was the first of all to be approved. He was saying that comuna or nada, which is to say commune or nothing, because the commune is the cell of the socialist society, the socialist system, and the communist system that Venezuela intends to build. So this law is regulating, you know, the financing, the confirmation of the commune, the possible functions of a commune, because it's not only people who live together, it's people that are integrating their skills, their abilities, their will to maybe produce something or maybe to provide a service to the population. I have visited in other occasions in the first consultation. I visited a commune in Antímano that provided the uniforms, the school children uniforms for the kids in the commune, and they did that free of cost. They did that pro bono because they had the financing of other productions of clothes that they were doing all the year. And that's the way that people is sustaining themselves. Other question that people have maybe is that why to do this if the government has to do this anyway? Well, first of all, the government, the entity called state, is larger than any singular commune. So maybe it's not aware, you know, the authorities, the top authorities are not aware of what is happening in the communes, in the neighborhoods, in the streets. And this is a way that do a new approach in democracy. It's not vertical power, it's horizontal power, okay? People is just choosing what they need and communicating that to the government through this voting. Also, this is a way that ensures the self-sustainability of the neighborhoods and the communes, because that's to say, Venezuela is enduring a blockade and 930 sanctions for more than 9 years. And that means the economy is hurting, that means the resources are hurting, and in this case also, this is a way that people have to overcome and to endure and to sustain themselves aside from the blockade and despite these 930 sanctions. So yes, the day is just starting and the people is just approaching to choose their projects. They are coming in here with coffee for the neighborhoods because this is a community activity. So people is coming with their families, the children. They are coming with the elderly. They are accompanying the elderly that have no family to come in here with. So this is a collective and constructed activity here, Liz, and we will be reporting this alongside the whole broadcasting day. So I invite our audience to stay with us and to stay with you and teleSUR. So now back to you, Luis.
Thank you, Gladys. We'll do that. We'll stay in touch to have more updates in upcoming news brief.